growing up, I always wanted to be in movies. I like an actor. I mean, like in the movie. Who could blame me? They're so cool. But now that I've grown, I see.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say this real quick. The one movie that I would not want to be in is 28 years later. And if you know that one scene in there, then you know.
The majority of these movies I thought were super cool to live in actually aren't. So that's what I'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some movies I'd hate to live in. Yeah, do a little series. And in the end, I'll go over the movie that I'd hate to live in the most. First one up, Avengers, or every Marvel.
What?
As much as I love superheroes, you gotta be an idiot to want to live in the Marvel universe. If you know even the slightest.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I just wouldn't want to live in Endgame or Infinity War. Those two movies. Really, Infinity War. But I would hate to be living in Endgame. I'm not gonna lie. In the aftermath.
Bit about Marvel. You know, these dudes deal with planetary threats. No joke, more often than I see my dad. And New York gets the worst. NYC is like the punching bag or like the 1960s wife of the MCU. This city does not catch a break. And on top of the usual stuff New York already got to deal with, you know, rats, high rent, drill rappers, rats. Now being in the MCU.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He said rats twice. I ain't gonna cap. New York, y'all rats be freaking mutants. Like I'm talking about, like y'all got Master Splinter actually living in the sewers with them Ninja Turtles and everything, man. I wouldn't be surprised if y'all turtles would actually be walking the streets getting some pizza.
They also got to deal with constant alien invasions, a wizard opening rifts in the city, a giant who eats planets, a literal god, and a meth head with superpowers. And to a New Yorker, that last one probably sounds like the most regular one.
Yo, why did he talk about Bob like that, bro? Yo. Bob is not even a villain, bro. Bob is not a villain, bro. Bob is like Obito without the Huz, bro. Like Bobby just bobbing, bro. Like he just want friends. That's it. He just want friends. Give Bob friends. He will not go psycho on you, bro. Like Bob is not even a villain. He used to be a pie. He used to be a pie, but not anymore, bro.
If you were about to be teleported into the MCU, this city would quite literally be the worst place to be living already. And I already live here. Yep.
Just give me a suit.
It's not like if I got zapped and I'd be put in like Wichita, Kansas or something. I would literally be in the epicenter of the problem. And as a regular New Yorkian civilian, I have no option but to live every day like it's my last. Because it literally could be. And at that point, I don't think I'll even be scared. No. I'm going to just start trying stuff. Go to the club, try some new foods. I mean, you might even see me in the alley.
I do want to go for the food.
What else am I supposed to do when I'm living in a universe where Thanos could randomly pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy for him? The sad part is, it wouldn't even have to be Thanos either. Because as
Get sturdy for me or you get erased. Yo, in the comments, bro, how many of y'all is gonna actually do a dance for Thanos? How many of y'all is gonna do a dance for Thanos to make sure that he don't erase you from existence, man? Y'all better have the most dopest moves and y'all bag that make sure that man don't snap those two fingers.
New Yorkian, we're not even allowed to have Blick. So what are these street villains like the Vulture, or even lower than that, those bank robbers from Homecoming, can pull up on me and tell me to get sturdy too, and I'ma have to. Yeah, just keep it NYC, bro. It's not worth it. I'm gonna be living there just to pay $5K a month on rent and have my first time seeing Spider-Man in person be watching him save a grandma while the Rhino was curb stomping me. Next up, I got a movie that might be even scarier because of how real it is.
Oh, iRobot.
We all know this. Movie set in the future, 2035, 10 years.
I'm gonna let it play.
Robots and AI are completely integrated into society. And I mean completely. They deliver packages for us, cook for us, keep us company. They keep the streets clean and even work with the police to ensure crime.
I'm gonna stop it right there real quick. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Elon Musk, you're already rich, man. You already got a whole lot of money on your pocket. We don't need this. And you don't need no more money, bro. Stop making shit from movies, bro. Like, you literally copy everything from iRobot, bro. You copy the trucks. You copy the cars. You copy the robots. You got robots in people's houses doing grocery shopping. And like he just said, cutting up carrots and broccoli and shit, bro. Like, listen. You tell them things to start spying on us. Even though we know Alexa is spying on us already as it is. Gang. I'm going to sue you. I'm not going to lie. Even though I'm not going to buy the thing. I'm not going to buy the thing. I'm gonna be another Spooner. I'm gonna be another Spooner. I'm gonna be another Will Smith. I don't believe in, like, I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, and everybody in the chat knows, I'm the last person to have a strap. I'm the last person to have a strap. But I become a Spooner.
Stay low. These things are everywhere doing any and everything for us. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Robotic Hus? Just kidding. I know what you're thinking. Well, that doesn't sound so bad. Robots doing everything for us? That sounds great. That's wrong.
What?
That's terrible. Because aside from the fact that these...
Yo, this man is crazy, bro. Robotic Hus? Don't sound so bad. You know what? The real thing is not letting me chase after them, so I might as well just chase the wires. The wires in the Bluetooth. Turn on that vibrator setting to number 4. Unlimited potential. Yo, let me stop, bro. I'm starting to sound diabolical too now.
Things doing everything for us would pretty much turn us into skillless people from Wall-E. These things constantly be...
Yo, that is my biggest fear.
...danger in this world. Because the people in this world like robots so much that they're convinced that they can't hurt humans. What? I know I'm not tripping. Am I tripping? Judging by the way people feel about AI right now, I refuse to believe in 10 years humans will be so comfortable with AI and robots and stuff to the point where they're comfortable not only living with them, but saying they can't commit crimes? What? And I've known my Siri for 10 plus years and I still don't trust her. You think I'm gonna trust this thing?
Bro, you shouldn't trust Siri and you shouldn't trust Alexa. You shouldn't trust either one, because I'm not gonna lie. As many times, and I'm pretty sure everybody has done it. Everybody has done already cursed out Alexa. Everybody has already cursed out Siri. And trust and believe, they do remember. Do you think they're gonna let that go? Be like, you called me a bitch one time. You called me a slur. You called me this and that, none of the third. I'm not gonna lie. They're coming for your ass. And they're gonna leak wherever you have in your phone, talking about explicit things. I'm talking about you cheating on your husband, your wife. They'll leak your shit.
That's how it is for some reason in this world. People trust and love these robots. So they pretty much get a get out of jail free card. And if you live here, that should be terrifying for you. Did you imagine how out of control this could get? If there's no police around, what would stop one of these tin cans from shooting some random dude down the block and throwing the smoking gun into my hand? And guess what the cops gonna say when they roll up?
I was telling Bobby the other day, he should get the...
I'm gonna have an EMP waiting for him.
That would happen every single time and they would never get caught because they're not programmed to hurt humans. But it doesn't end there because those are just hypothetical. This movie goes on to give me legit reasons to not want to live around these things. So we see throughout the movie there's a heavy emphasis on Will Smith's hatred towards these robots. Like, he really does not like these things. And it turns out it's because back in the day, Will got in this accident that sent him and this other car flying into some water. And when a robot came to save the day, it chose to save Will instead of the little girl trapped in the other car. RIP. Meaning, even when they're trying to help, these things could still leave you to die. So if it was me and a kid, innocent kid trapped in a house fire, if the robot deems me as having the higher chance of living, it'll save me instead of the innocent 5-year-old child. Bro, finally made a right choice. But dang, that's messed
Nah,
up.
that's
What if that was
crazy.
my kid? I'd be pissed. Like, you're a robot. You can't go gadget extend and grab both of us out the fire. That's ridiculous. What are you good for? Yeah, living here would suck. That's not even mentioning the thing running these robots, Vicky, an AI system built to protect people. Huh? Sounds hella familiar. And that ain't even mentioning the job market. If these robots do everything for us, how would we get jobs? Like, you know what I mean? They're robots. There's no room for human error. Employers would love them. No calling out, no talking back, no paid time off. I mean, you don't gotta pay them, period. These dudes are the perfect slaves. So if you're not building them or working with the police, you have nothing. Oh, this is exactly why I hope our world does not become like this. Because if I work
It definitely
a
will.
20-year career in, let's say, construction, I'll be damned if I lose my position to an oil trick. Screw loose having. Command listening. Another movie that scares me because it's realism stuff is 1984. This is one of them older films based on a book you might have read in school.
I'm trying to remember.
So I'll give you a rundown. Like I said, this movie is based on a book written in the 40s. dark times, dark books. And in this world, society sucks. Everything's bleak, gray, and dull. Censorship and propaganda about some war constantly in people's faces. And worst of all, people are monitored 24/7. And this ain't like, oh, cameras on the street, phone activity. No. This is cameras on the street, cameras at your job, and even cameras at your crib. Like,
Nah.
big TV in the middle of your apartment with some dude's face on it and just watches you. Like, pause? But it still doesn't end there. It gets
I'm not gonna lie. If you're telling me that I would have to literally have a camera in my crib that watches me everywhere I go, even to the bathroom, I got no privacy. You tell me that I had to go ahead and like just accept another dude just watching me crack my huzz, and he just like, I know what you did last night. You gonna be a dad. You didn't pull out in time. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him and pay for the consequences. I'm gonna pay for the consequences. I ain't gonna lie. Cause why is you over here looking so hard? Why you looking so hard? So like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I would not be okay with that.
worse. Because this society in 1984 doesn't promote individuality even in the slightest bit. Any personal hobbies, drawing, writing, collecting, throw them out the window. You ain't allowed to do that. Any dreams, thoughts, or even memories, you're not allowed to do that either. I don't care how much you miss your grandma. Bro, you can't even have a shorty because their whole motto is you should only love Big Brother. Do I gotta say it?
Oh, hell no.
And then even if you do try to do any of this stuff, you're kidnapped and tortured till you eventually lose all that individuality. This is so messed up. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all know that Boondocks clip, the
Did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
That's what it reminds me of. Now, after all that stuff I just told you, you honestly think I don't want to live here? Hell nah. I'll take Thanos snapping away my local Ock over this stuff. That's why all things going on in the world right now scare me. I don't want to drag it and say it's to this level. I mean, the fact that I'm even making this video with, you know, no issues means we ain't there yet. But we are definitely taking baby steps. Like, it's getting crazy out here. We got the Brits out here censoring Wikipedia, censoring Discord, censoring Spotify? Are we serious? We gonna make teenagers listen to Kids Bop in 2025? Even on Marvel Rivals, bro. They over here monitoring voice chats. Like, I got a warning the other day for just telling some dude to hop off. I mean, obviously I said it in a bit of a meaner way, but still, what is this? Even YouTube with this silly ID thing. Like, bro, why can't we just keep it like the good old days where they monitored us without telling us? Why do I have to consent to it now? And now, before I get to...
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know. I ain't know nothing about that. Yo, what's what everybody needing the ID now? Like, I don't trust that. Y'all be getting hacked. So if y'all get hacked and someone like gets my information and all that, and like get my location and start stalking me, I can sue y'all. I don't consent to this. No.
The movie that I'd hate to live in the most, honorable mention. High School Musical, constantly singing and dancing would just get old, especially because it's so random. Imagine you just trying to take a dump in the school bathroom and you have to rush out to go and sing We're All in This Together. And you didn't even get to wipe any of the Conjuring films. I don't even gotta explain this one. Nah, I'm just...
Yo, stop.
Secret Life of Pets, pretty self-explanatory too. And then The New War of the Worlds. Bro. The special thing about this one is not only do I think it's one of the worst ones to live in, but it's also just one of the worst ones, worst movies. This movie is garbage, garbo. Like, the reason I wouldn't want to live here is not because of the aliens invading the planet, but because of the sheer embarrassment I would feel being a part of it. Imagine dying to one of these aliens and the only person around to react is Ice Cube over his monitor saying, damn! And now, the movie I'd hate to live in the most, Sinners. Alright, I don't think
Really?
it's the worst one, just wanted to hype it up a bit, but still, it would be very scary to live in. This movie, if you ain't watch it, 10 out of 10. At first I thought it was a 9, but nah, it's a 10. This movie, if you ain't watch it, is based in the 30s down in Mississippi, which already, horrible start. But the scariest thing about this movie, if you're living there, isn't the time period it's set in, it's the fact that this world has vampires. Yeah, real, pure-blooded, bona fide vampires. I first thought there would be some racist Abraham Lincoln vampire hunter type of vampires, but nope, these guys are actually the opposite. They welcome every and anybody to their lifestyle, which to me, if I was living here, would be even scarier. With a mean or racist vampire, at least you know where you stand. They gonna eat you, so you know, stay away from them. But with these ones, you just don't know. If one of these nice ones came to my door disguised, singing me a song and offering me money, well, course you can stay the night. Come on in. And it'd be raps for me. And even if that wasn't the case, I would not be able to avoid these dudes. Because even if they don't try to roll up to my door, they're attracted to music. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm some Mozart or anything. I actually don't even know how to play a single instrument. But I am saying a 1930s Derek is definitely going to be at one of them jukes. And one of them nights, we definitely going to get a Sammy-like singer who's going to attract the vampires. And it's going to be the same story all over again. Yeah, living here, I'm good off that. Even all this vampire stuff aside, like I said, this is in Mississippi in the 30s. If I'm not going to a juke, what the frick is there to do in the 30s? I might just die from boredom. I see why all people did back.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I be the living sinners. All you have to do is just stay in the house. But you see, I still haven't watched the movie. Sadly, I definitely will watch it eventually. But I feel like if you just stay in the house, get away from the windows, don't open the door, you'll be fine. Just don't invite them in, and don't go outside. You're in a joke little place, like you're in a pub. You got food. Like I know they stocked up on food. I saw a little bit of the movie. I know they stocked up on food. I know they stocked up on alcohol and drinks and all that. Y'all good into the morning. Just chill.
And was just pop out babies, because what else is there to do? Not to mention, these weren't the safest times either. Especially as a Dominican dude, or anything but white. I don't think that band of hooded men would see me and make any exceptions. Talking about some, hold on now, wait a second. Put the noose down. I think this one's Caribbean. Nah, they don't care. They don't discriminate. They do, but you know what I mean. They just trying to meet their quotas. So sinners, with or without vampires, I'm good. But I might dress up as one of the twins for Halloween. Who's trying to help me find the clothes? That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over this time. And this one
Nah, I second that. I wouldn't mind dressing up as one of the twins.
isn't a might. I'm definitely doing a sequel to this video. I had so much fun making. Comment down below some movies you'd hate to live in. And comment down below some movies you guys want to see me do in part 2. It's definitely happening, I'm telling you. And moral of the story?
He's got a weapon!
Yo, he wild for that. And that's the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and keep it easy.